Good morning, viewers. This is Global Entertainment News TV. I am your host, Busola, and welcome to our newspaper review segment. Let's start with the punch. Knox as IBB regrets annually MKO Abiola's victory in 1993. Knox as IBB regrets annually MKO Abiola's victory in 1993. Moving on to the next. Afenifere others says Babaginda's comment belated. Afenifere others says Babaginda comment belated. Up to the next. Ex-police chief fought FG's 55 billion naira security contracts for Turkish firm. Ex-police chiefs fought FG's 55 billion naira security contracts for Turkish firm. Up to the next. Presidential panels glump 21 billion naira in 7 years. Presidential panels glump 21 billion naira in 7 years. The next headline. 13.7 trillion naira federation account revenue withheld by NNPCL, says FAC report. 13.7 trillion naira federation account revenue withheld by NNPCL, says FAC report. Up to the next. 2027 no automatic ticket for Obi, Oti, LP insist. 2027 no automatic ticket for Obi, Oti, LP insist. Moving on to the next. Economists warn CBN as MPC retains 27.5% interest rate. Economists warn CBN as MPC retains 27.5% interest rate. To the next headline. Naira rises to 1,494.03 per dollar at official market. Naira rises to 1,494.03 per dollar at official market. Moving on to the next headline. Tension as Natasha tackles Senate President over seat relocation. Tension as Natasha tackles Senate President over seat relocation. Moving on to the next. Kidnapper Evans, now prison teacher, willing to forfeit 14 trucks. Kidnapper Evans, now prison teacher, willing to forfeit 14 trucks. Moving on to the next. AGF warns Adeleke against LG poll. IG dismisses governor's allegations. AGF warns Adeleke against LG poll. IG dismisses governor allegation. That's it for the Punch. We move to the Vanguard. June 12. I feared Abiola's assassination could lead to civil war, says IBB. I feared Abiola's assassination could lead to civil war, says IBB. Moving on to the next. CBN defends Ike in ATM withdrawal charges. CBN defends Ike in ATM withdrawal charges. To the next headline. News event, USAID funds Boko Haram, says US ambassador. No evidence, USAID funds Boko Haram, says US ambassador. Moving on to the next. Court rejects Trump's request to reinstate birthright citizenship ban. Court rejects Trump's request to reinstate birthright citizenship ban. To the next headline. Senate to federal government. Name national monument after Ayo Adebanjo. Senate to federal government. Name national monument after Ayo Adebanjo. To the next one. Osun LG crisis may lead to violence if, says PDP governors. Osun LG crisis may lead to violence if, says PDP governors. That's it for the Vanguard. We move to the Nation. IBB. Abiola won June 12, 1993 election. I regret its annulment. Abiola won June 12, 1993 election. I regret its annulment. To the next one. Osun Council poll will be illegal, says AGF. Osun Council poll will be illegal, says good digits. To next one. Fed varsity for Osun Ekiti. Fed varsity for Osun Ekiti. Up to the next. Oyo Ogbomoso road contract revoked. Oyo Ogbomoso road contract revoked. Up to the next. Poll cancellation done by Abacha forces without my authorization. Poll cancellation done by Abacha forces without my authorization. That's it for the nation. We move to the Guardian. 32 years later, IBB admits Abiola won June 12, 1993 election, regrets annulment. 32 years later, IBB admits Abiola won June 12, 1993 election, regrets annulment. Moving on to the next. CBN adopts caution approach to rebase inflation, upholds parameter. CBN adopts cautious approach to rebase inflation, upholds parameter. To the next headline. NEC seeks action against malnutrition, sidestep tax bill, state police orders. NEC seeks action against malnutrition, sidestep tax bill, state police and others. Next one. FG tells Adeleke to suspend Osun LG's election. Later, it will spike once. Moving on to the next. Okpebholo scores administration high after 100 days in office. Okpebholo scores administration high after 100 days in office. Up to the next. Lagos warn motorists against fake VINs, concealed number plates. Lagos warn motorists against fake VINs, concealed number plates. To the next headline. US